When I did an interview with Andrew Fortune not so long ago, the question I asked him was, what is it? What is the connection that he has with horses? What is it that makes him so good? And his answer was, he just knows. He's got a feeling with horses. He can connect with them. He knows. And just listening to what he said to Justin Snaith a moment ago actually gave me goosebumps. He said, as the gates opened and I went 20 meters into the race, I knew it was race over, and I felt it was race over. That's the sign of a top jockey. Sipi is the groom, and he gets 2,000 Rand. Congratulations, Sipi. Well done. Congratulations, Sipi. 2,000 Rand comes your way. Wonderful. I mean, as I said, we've chatted on the podcast before. You've got that connection, and things are going well for you. And what a lovely horse, and great.
Yeah. I rode him as a maiden for Justin, and he gives me a feel of a top division horse. But he's still getting there. He needs another 2 furlongs. You know what I mean? That's what he really wants, once he strengthens up properly. He still needed to run a little bit, although I didn't have to go for the last 2 gears. I mean, they got a little bit away from me on top of the straight, and I just let him go. And in 5 strides, he said to me, okay, and I could kind of take it easy on him. But thank you to Mr. Johnson. What an absolute privilege to ride these horses. It really is. I mean, the man has invested a lot of money, and it's. I said to somebody said to me earlier, Muzi rode the other winner. Why didn't I said, but I'm at the table. I'm sitting at the Snaith table, and that's good enough for me. You know what I mean? I'm going to get caviar as well. You know what I mean? I might not get as much as Richard, but I will get some caviar. And I truly, from my heart, I'm grateful for it. I really am.
Well, we enjoy watching you ride. We enjoy the success story. And we were just chatting, Sheldon and I, at the finish when you ease up and you look to your left, you look to your right. Are you saying anything to your opposition, or are you just looking at them?
For me, I've always seen, like Ryan Manga rode for us, horses come back and they eat that night, and you can actually run them 2 weeks later. The more you allow them to enjoy it in a race, the more they can come back quicker. You know what I mean? You give them a hiding. It sometimes takes them 2 or 3 days to start eating again. And I bet you tomorrow he'll be walking with his chest out.
Well done.
Like me.
Well done, Andrew. Congratulations. We could have had another podcast, Andrew and I, but just great to talk to him, and great to see good horses. And you would have heard Sheldon and I going on, and we had every right to.
Yeah, very much so. Look, I was starting to feel that there was a lot of pressure going on to this young horse, because it seemed that the public were just throwing more and more money on his back, and sometimes it can slow a horse down. So I was like, wow, I hope, people can go home with some money and he arrives. So I'm very happy that he did that, and the public hopefully can go home and buy the kids Easter eggs. And it's an interesting one. If you told me, as I said, if you told me 5 years ago I'm going to be sitting here with Andrew Fortune, I would have said you're mad. But in life, there are times where certain people deserve opportunities, and what they've done is incredible. And that's how Nick and I feel, and a lot of my clients feel that. I'm not saying I'm going to give him all the rides in the Group 1s and that, but
he's happy with some caviar.
But I just feel at the moment here in Natal, every year I used to come up, but I either have Anthony Delpeche, Anton Marcus. I had guys that had a lot of experience. They could help us here with the different tracks, and I don't think anyone better than Andrew Fortune. So it's a two-way gain here for both of us, and Gokon up here is doing a great job. It's not easy, I must be honest. It's not easy. A lot has to go right. We've done everything as best we can to have a monster Natal season. So Gold Circle been fantastic. You can see what Hollywood are doing. I don't think people know. Racing is dead and buried. You've got to get everyone's got to get their head around that, and these are people that are coming into the game and going to fix up. What's going to happen in Natal racing is just going to be mind-blowing, and that's why I'm here. I've brought the biggest string up Snaith Racing has ever brought in 40 years. We're here to support the racing and really look forward to it. To Nick, who's having a lovely long weekend away. The swing gets a lot better after a win, so well done to him.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing him too in the winner's box here in Durban. But Justin, you've said it all, a great day thus far. It's not finished, and all the best with this horse going forward and your entire string.
Much appreciated, thank you.
Justin Snaith and Nick Johnson, yep, congratulations wherever you are on this long weekend. And as Justin says, the swing will just get easier and smoother. But well done, Nick, congratulations. And this is bred by Michael De Broglio out of that very good horse, Sabina Park. And this horse is by Master of My Fate. So well done to all concerned. He's obviously on the up, and he's an exciting prospect for the coming champion season.
Bye.